Well, Shabbat Shalom. Join us tonight, 7:45 Central. Join us. It's going to be a powerful time. If you really want to remove confusion, stay in the presence of God and get prophetic words and prophetic teachings, and that's what we do at House of David, and it's available to you. We're going to finish on this special edition of PowerPoints on confusion. And I'm going to say this. This is where I see most people struggle with the whole Jesus, Yeshua, the Messiah, and struggling with the teachings of Jesus. Okay, because this, if you can get what I'm going to say here, the light will go on. And Mark 4:34. Speaking of Jesus, he did not say anything to them without using a parable. But when he was alone with his disciples, he explained everything to them. Jesus, his teaching style and his leadership style was to, when you asked a question, he would respond with a question. And then after you would respond with the question so he could get you on track thinking the way he was thinking, then he would explain, not really explain, but he would respond to your question with the parable. It's a very different way of communicating. I personally love it because I think in stories. So, and that's what he would do. And, you would ask him a question. You would say, "Well, Lord, why is the attendance like this so low? I mean, why in my church, why is the attendance low? Why, everything good is happening. Why is this low?" And then Jesus would turn around and say to you, well, Pastor, why do you think it's low? And then you would say, "Well, Lord, I don't know. Only you know." And then he would come back and say, "Well, there was a man that was preparing a great supper. And he sent out his servants to go out and to all the ones who were invited and said, 'Listen, I'm having a great supper, and it's on this date and this time, and I want you to all come.'" And you'd say, "Yeah." And he said, but the problem was, even after they received a personal invitation, they knew the master too well and they were too busy, and so they didn't come. And it made the master of the feast mad. So then what he did is he said, he gave to other servants and the ones, he says, "Go out to the highways and the hedges. Go out to the ones to where the ones who weren't invited, and invite them into the house first, and tell them that the last will be first and the first will be last." And then you would say, "Wow, that's so deep and that's so profound, but what does it mean to me?" And he would say, "Pastor, what it means to you is that you're in between that season of the first and the last, and you're in between that season of who was invited and who will come. So you're at that low spot right now, but get ready, because the ones that are coming, prepare for the ones who were not invited to come." And then you could say, "Oh my gosh, my church is really only ready for the ones we thought were coming, but the ones from the highways and hedges were not ready." And see, that's how Jesus spoke. And he still speaks that way today. So there's no reason to be confused. Get into his language, get into his culture, learn about the Jewish roots of the faith. If you'll learn how he speaks, and then because see, the Holy Spirit speaks just like Jesus. There's not like the Holy Spirit talk and the Jesus talk. It's only Holy Spirit, because the Holy Spirit's in Jesus. But when you learn the language, it makes reading the Bible and understanding the Holy Spirit a whole lot easier. God bless you. I hope this has helped remove the confusion. I pray that the Holy Spirit arises with you with fire. I hope it rises with you with understanding. I hope that as you call on the Lord, you'll walk in peace, you'll walk in love, and remember this: He'll never leave you nor forsake you, so you don't have to be confused. We love you. We bless you. We'll see you tonight, 7:45. Shabbat Shalom.